Intuition, gut feelings, using the third eye. This spirit information is filtered through our human bodies. However, some bits and pieces of spirit information get left behind. Welcome to Unfiltered. DeEtte Ranae is an unfiltered psychic medium and here to give you messages from spirit with no holds barred. DeEtte Ranae says it as she receives it. And here is your host of Unfiltered, DeEtte Ranae.
Hey everybody, welcome to Unfiltered with DeEtte Ranae here, your psychic medium. Although we're not doing mediumship stuff tonight at all, just so you know. This is definitely a show of me doing one question readings. So that being said, I am doing share everywhere. Hey Tim, how are you? There you are. I'm trying. I'm telling you, I'm trying. I am sharing this all over the place. Please, everybody else do the same for me so that you know what, we can get this across the board. My other show, I don't ask people to share. On this show, I do. Why? Because you know what? Let's build it. Let's see how many people have questions. Let's see where they're kind of sitting at. Hi, Joy. That type of stuff. So that's what I'm going for. So take a moment, guys. Share this. Let other people get readings too at the same time. Let's build the fun. If you're watching on my Facebook page, which is DeEtte Ranae, Psychic Medium, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. If you're watching the WLTK, hit the like button. And I've said it before, but sharing is caring. Hey, Jessica. Oh my gosh, hi. Right now I'm just presently sharing everything all over the place. Hey, Pamela. Just to get it out there to the world. Like I said, feel free to share it, guys. And we're gonna hope that all the questions. Hello, Michael. Come back. Hello, Lenise. Oh my gosh, so many amazing people already. So many people. So as you know, we're doing live psychic readings. I'm either going to do psychic or pull cards. Who knows? It depends on how the information comes to me. And we're going to kind of go from there. So how's everybody enjoying the solstice so far today? Is anybody enjoying the solstice today? I mean, I have been I'll tell you what. This has been my day today. Hello, Ellie. I have literally been working on the computer all day. And then for a brief moment, I went outside and jumped in the pool. And then I came back to life and I came back to work again. And then I took a quick shower and no makeup. DeEtte's in the raw today. God, that sounds really bad. And then I am back doing the show. And then after this, I'm just going to collapse. I'm working during the solstice. Yay! But it's only for another few days, Michael. You know what? I'm telling you, I should do a special show on Friday and we should light off confetti because Michael retires. I'll tell you what, I'm super excited for that, guys. You don't even know. I'm sure Michael's just as excited, if not more excited. So I'm super happy. Who else is doing stuff for the solstice? Anybody else got any plans, any meditations, any rituals? Or you're like me and you just go, oh my gosh, just freaking hot and long. It's like an extra hour of heat. I can't say that because I love that. I love my season. So I can't complain about that. And I have to tell you, my favorite season is August. It really is. I love the hot. I love those hot, muggy August nights. I'm horrible. I know y'all are like sweating, look at me going, are you kidding me? But nope, it's truth. So who's got questions tonight? Who's got questions? If you've taken the moment to share, who's got questions? Hello, Donna. And you don't have to share to ask a question, just so you know. Questions are free anyway. Michael, I'm excited and nervous all at the same time. I'm what you ladies call a hot mess. Michael, it's menopause. You're good. You'll get through it. Just breathe. Ground and breathe. I understand it though. Okay, really use a reading if possible, please. Definitely, Donna. Are you just wanting a one card pull, honey, or do you have a specific question? You'll have to let me know. Hey, Michael, you know what's even funnier is not this last weekend. This last weekend I went on a paranormal investigation with a group of amazing people called the Shadow Hunters. And where the heck were we? Broadhead Manor. It's the old school of Broadhead. But the weekend before, I was in Antioch, Illinois, at one of the old speakeasies of Al Capone. or what is thought to be one of his old speakeasies. And it was really funny because I was sitting there talking to the spirit through a ghost box, and I don't know what made me say this, but I literally went, "Are you menopausal?" And through the box, he said, "Yup, ha ha ha." It was really quite humorous. So it's been my MO for the last couple of weeks. Okay, Donna, do you have a question, Donna? Or do you want me to just pull a card for you, dear? You're gonna have to let me know, darling. Or I'm just gonna pull a card and see what happens. What am I supposed to learn from him leaving? Okay, darling, thank you for that. That explains why I was feeling like don't take this wrong, but I'm gonna use what Michael just said, that like a hot mess is what I was feeling because I don't I don't know if you haven't been really drinking much or what's going on, kind of like sitting in I don't want to say a stew, but kind of sitting, not eating, not drinking, that type of a situation because my mouth is really feeling dry. It feels really tangy in my mouth. I don't know if that is, I don't know if you've had like a couple of drinks or something too. I don't know what this is, but that's what I'm feeling in my body with that. Um, thank you. Thank you. I'm doing a whole lot of ums. And I feel like when I'm doing that, you're just kind of sitting there in disbelief or wonder. I'm almost wondering if this was just kind of like almost a surprise to you, or like, oh my gosh, you didn't think it was actually going to happen type of thing. Because with all the I'm saying just makes me feel as it's like I don't know what to say. I feel speechless. Something of that nature is what I kind of feel. I just feel very speechless. I feel very numb. I feel like my ears are not quite ringing, but they're just kind of like I'm baffled. I'm blown away. So I do feel like that's a whole lot of stuff. Um, I don't. I also feel like this is a little newer. At least it feels newer for me. So it doesn't feel like this happened, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It feels like it's a lot newer to me. And I feel like that's why I'm still in the numb state. And part of me wants, I got this nervous typical tummy going on now, and I almost feel like I want to just kind of hurl. I don't know. It's my unfilteredness and that whole I want to hurl type of thing. I also want to tell you, I know you're not at that point yet, but I do keep hearing the words good riddance in my head, good riddance. And I know you're not there yet. I know you're not because I know where you're at right now. It's still really hurt and it's painful and things of that nature. Thank you, Donna. But I am hearing like, I'm hearing weeks, not 1 week, like 2 weeks, weeks. So there's an S on that. It's not months, it's weeks. So sometime within the month, all of a sudden, hey, Christina, all of a sudden, Donna, you are going to literally go, oh my God, good riddance. Like, wow. Once you get through the pain and the shock factor of what's been going on, you're going to go those things. Cause I have a feeling you're going to get information coming in. I don't know if this is from other people or what's going on, or if you're going to find out something, but it's kind of like you know what? Thank God, it's over with, that type of a thing. Um, thank you. And I'm focusing on the question now in my head of what am I supposed to be learning from this? Um, thank you. Wow, my head is just going da, 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 all over my brain. It's all over my brain. It's just running all over my brain on thank you. There's some sort of it feels almost like there's like a dependent status on him. So I don't know if you've been depending on the person, if it's like a codependence or depending more on them than what maybe you should have. But I'm hearing that through all this because I'm hearing, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And I feel like that's running around my head a lot. And I'm feeling like you're going to learn how to be independent for yourself. You know, and I'm not saying that, if this could be a situation you've been paying all the bills and you've been doing it all and nothing for this person, and it possibly could be something like that. But you're going to realize that you've been doing this for yourself and you can continue to do this for yourself. Okay. I feel like you're going to learn a lot of strength through this, like strength for yourself. But I do feel as if you've got to get over this. Okay. Just over that part of it. And are you a smoker, Donna? Smoker or recreational or something? I keep seeing smoke around you. Okay. I just keep feeling like I need to smoke a cigarette or smoke something. I don't know what this is. Um, but I feel like there's something around you, and I don't know if that's part of it or what is going on. Again, there's this tang in my mouth. I don't know what that's from. But I do feel like it's a strength of realizing that you're enough, that you can get through this and you can stand on your own 2 feet. Yes, a smoker. Thank you, Donna, because I kept getting a taste in my mouth and I don't know what that is. So, and I haven't smoked for like years. Gosh, years, 8 years, something like that, 8, 9 years. I can't remember. 2014, 8 years. So it's that aspect. And I feel like you've been smoking a lot today. Like, oh my gosh, like that type of a thing. And I think that's why I'm getting the taste in my mouth. Um, But I am hearing, honey, move on, move on, move on. And I also feel like I need to tell you not to try to contact them. I don't know why, but I feel like it's almost for like your best interest not to go there and to kind of just walk away. You know what I mean? Um, so there you go. I hope that makes sense for you, dear. I hope that helps. Okay. So the lesson in this for you right now, I just feel it's to be, oh yeah, yeah, emotionally codependent. Um, that you're going to learn to, be strong within here, strong within yourself. Okay. And build that strength within you. Cause I'm almost wondering if you tend to lose yourself into somebody else when you get into a relationship. So it's kind of like going, hey, I'm strong enough without you. You're just there to compliment me, not to take over me type of feeling. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Donna. So I'm gonna move back up to kind of look to who's next. Um, okay. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Pamela, love a reading on job changes, money shifts. That's a mouthful, darling. That's a mouthful. Um, I would love to say that, Pamela, that you'd be like job changes, but I'll tell you what, I look into your job and I seen you, and also I get this feeling of, you know what I mean? Like all of a sudden I feel like I like what I do. It might be strenuous, it might be hard, and I do know what you do for a living, obviously, Pamela. But all of a sudden, I just feel like you're like in your back of your head, it's like I would like to do something else, blah 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 blah. But all of a sudden, you're like the thought of leaving the customers or leaving their people. It's like I don't know if I want to do that. I like what I do, or I like what I'm doing it for. That type of a situation. I just feel like that is what it is. It's you like this. I do feel like you're due for a raise though, because I don't know when the last time you gave yourself a raise. And I feel like you need to send a notice out to your customers and say, hey, I'm raising my rates like $10 more or $20 more or whatever else it is, just to raise those rates to kind of make a difference for you. And I do feel like that's where the lot of shift is going to be going on. I also want to tell you, I'm seeing the spiritual aspect of you, and I do understand the spiritual part of you, but I feel like that's coming more into play. So it's kind of like you've been a student forever. I'm not going to say you're going to quit doing student stuff because we're always learning. We always learn. Some of us learn, through life lessons. Some of us learn through taking classes, whatever it is. But I feel like you're going to continue with this learning thing. But I feel that the continuation is more confidence within yourself. Confidence, that's huge for you. Like confidence is what it is. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you've thought about doing Facebook Lives. I don't know if you've thought about doing whatever you've been doing, practicing for friends and loved ones and things of that nature. But I do feel like you're going to start building that confidence. So it's kind of like, what else am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? All that type of stuff, like what type of a job. But you're starting to move into that whole aspect of what else can I do? But I feel like it's going to be a slow pace thing. So give yourself a raise at what you currently do, because I know you're self-employed. So give yourself that raise, 10, $15 a time, whatever, it doesn't have to be huge, just enough to make a difference in your life. Um, to make it a little bit more worth it. Hey, gas prices are going up. So it's more than expected. And then really start to give yourself the credit and the effort you need. You know what I mean? So don't be analytical, don't overthink things, but definitely start, practicing cards, practicing doing readings, practicing until you get more comfortable and you can kind of slowly get out of one and get back into another one. You know what I mean? And don't be nervous to ask for that. Just put a notice out, hey guys, and just send a letter, write up a form, sign it at the bottom, whatever you do. If you invoice them or whatever, and just say, hey, due to gas prices, I have to up my rates. You know what? If you're not going for an extra $50 a pop, it's not going to be a big deal. But if you think about it, $10 a person or whatever might pop you up to an extra $100 a week, which I think will make a big difference for you. Okay. So hopefully that helps with you, my dear. Hopefully that helps. Oh, Lauren. Oh, I love Red. I am telling you what, Lauren, Broadhead's a really cool area. I like it. It's a calm area. But I don't know enough about it. So I do like I like what I do get there. So okay, let's go through. Let's go through Donna. Okay, we already did Donna. Sorry. Tim says, Michael, retirement isn't really bad. It's just more never ending work, just different. That is so true, Tim. I retired 2 years ago, and I'll tell you what, I work harder now than I ever did before. So, Tony, new from Florida, new to your channel. Well, hello, Tony. I know I've seen you on other things. I love that. So I'm glad to see you found me here. Sherry, when will I be free? Or I will take a card, please. I love it. When do I be free or to card? Whichever one's the easiest, huh? Sorry. Excuse me. Ugh. Sherry, I also wanted to ask you, and I do apologize to ask this, honey, have you taken one of my classes? For the life of me, I cannot remember. For the life of me, I need to remember, and I got a horrible memory. So please put in the comments if you have. I appreciate that. So when will I be free? Wow. Um, that's an interesting question, and I don't know if you're looking at retirement or what are you're looking at, but I just seen you like walking into an office and like putting up yes, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. I apologize. You all know how bad I am with names and faces. Um, so Sherry, I'm seeing you walk into it feels like an office. I'm not sure what this is. I feel like it's an office. I do believe you're also a nurse. I'm not positive on that, but I feel like you're walking into office and I feel like I want to take a smock. I want to take like a coat smock and put it up on a on I don't know what this is, but I want to put a coat, a smock, whatever this is. I want to put it up on a hanger and walk away from it, but I can't. For some reason, I just want to hold on to it. So it feels like if this is a retirement issue. I almost feel like you don't want to retire. You don't want to. There's some part of you that feels like I want to hold on. I don't know if you can see my hand here, but I just want to grasp onto it. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like there's some part of that, like I do feel like I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to kind of move on. I want to quit. I want to walk away, but at the same time, I can't quite do it. So I'm not sure if that's the freeing part, if it's work related or if it's another situation. I guess you're going to have to understand the situation base for me because it's not quite telling me which way to go. But I do feel like there's a matter of not letting go or holding on for dear life. Okay. So I'm also going to pull a card just because I can't quite see it. Honey, are you also having some physical issues, left abdomen area, like left lower abdomen or side flank area? I'm not sure what that is, but all of a sudden I'm feeling it and I know it's not mine. So if it belongs to somebody else, please let me know. Um, Another situation. Thank you, Sherry. I was wondering if it was a different situation because I just not quite sure what it was. I hope it makes sense, but I want to pull a card for you because I just feel like everything's so complicated. Like everything is so complicated when I look into it. And I don't like the fact that they're showing me like an office or it's weird because I can't even say it's an office because what I'm seeing in my head is oh, some of those apartment type kitchens is all I can think. I know houses have it too. But they'll have like the living room here and the kitchen here and they have the wall in between, but they cut the big window in it. That's what I'm seeing. And but I feel like there's something going to be hung up and you're not quite ready to hang up. You're not quite ready to let it go. So I'm not quite sure what that is. Or there's some reason you're holding on to it. I am getting like again pain in my left side. I'm also getting like a slight pain there. Um, this pain feels like it's on the outside. Almost feels like I've been knocked on the side of the head for some reason. So, Jared, this one's a little tougher. So let's pull that card and see if it makes better sense. Let's see. That's okay. That's what I want. Okay, let's see if we make my oh, there you go, Sherry. Well, this one is saying a potential getaway. Getaway. Okay, which I kind of like that. So hopefully this makes a little bit better sense to you than everything that I've been getting. Um, of course you can. Of course you can, Michael. So potential getaway is telling me that you know what, with this freedom, you have a potential plan to walk away. Okay, you have whatever this situation is, you have a potential plan to get away. You know what I mean? To walk away, get away, to put yourself in a different light. Okay. And with that being said, I feel like with that potential, you just have to give it a little bit more thought, a little more look about to see what steps you have to do to get to that point. Okay. I do feel like some of this is again, you not completely letting go. You allowing yourself to walk away? Are you allowing yourself to go there? So, if it's not if it's retirement, it's giving you the chance to say, can I retire? If it's say a relationship status, it's you going, okay, what do I have to do to make this on my own? If it's financial, it's again, what do I have to do to make this on my own? So you have the potential to do it, but again, it's going to be in your power cord, hon. So hopefully that makes sense, even though I don't know what the situation is. And hopefully you can run with that. Okay. Um, do 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 do. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Okay. I would love a card, Miss Jackie. You got it, Miss Jackie. You got it. Do do do. It's always so quiet by him. It's so weird. I do this on Mondays, and I never feel quiet in my head. But it's so strange, guys, because when I do readings, my whole brain goes completely blank. I mean, there's like nothing upstairs. God, that sounds so bad. But it goes completely blank. So it's complete silence in my head, complete silence. And literally, so until I start talking, until I either connect to a card or connect to whatever's going on, it's nothing but silence and it's complete quiet going on in my brain. So it's the strangest thing. It really is. I don't know how better to explain that, guys. I really don't. Okay, Miss Jackie. Oh my God, I love this card. Oh my God, look at that. It says catch your breath. Catch your breath. Oh God, and everybody, if you didn't know, I'm using nature whisper cards tonight. So catch your breath to me. I like that, Jackie, because I feel like with you and this card, it's basically saying that you've got a lot going on. You have a lot. Thank you. I also feel not only maybe not like going on, but a lot going on in your mind too. So the brain is going, 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 going. And I do feel like there's a lot of movement around you. And I just feel as if with this card coming up, you just need to kind of sit back. I feel like you might have some solutions needed some problems, and maybe you haven't quite figured out what those are. So it's really take that time to sit back, take a breath, ground yourself, and then allow those to come to fruition for yourself. Okay. Allow those resolutions to come to you. Because I'm not quite sure if this is really like you can Google your way through things or if there's enough information that can help you get through things. But I do feel as if this is stuff that's really got to come to you. Okay. But you need to take that time for yourself in order to get those. I don't know if that makes God, I hope this is making sense, guys. Um, but I do feel like you need to take time for you. You need to take time, sit back, relax, and then come back at it a second time to kind of look at it. Because if you look at it, the fairy doesn't look too tired. They just look like they need to take a break for a minute, hold on for dear life so they don't fall before those wings have to take flight again. Okay. And it's just a moment before you have to take off again. Okay. And it's so cool because you wouldn't believe, guys. I sit here and because the response, a lot of times I don't get the response before I go on to somebody else. And I cannot tell you how many people reached out after 2 weeks ago, it's readings and went, oh my God, you made so much sense. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank God, because I have no clue. I have no clue. Okay. Yes, Spirit of this life. Oh, thank you, Miss Jackie. So take a minute, sit back, relax, hon. Okay. Just for a moment. It doesn't mean forever. It's just for a moment. Take a moment. And I think it might be also to help you from getting all worn out. So, thank you. I just seen the Japanese in my head, how they'll put in what 8-hour work days or whatever it is, but they have to take, their mandatory meditation times, mandatory like nap times throughout the day, mandatory like taking time for rejuvenation to go on. And I think that's what that card means for you, dear. I think that's really what that card means for you. Okay, Ellie, we have a card for Saturday's fair. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of fun. And everybody wants to know, I'll be in Butternut this weekend, and I'm gonna be there with Ellie. So, and a bunch of other amazing people at an awesome event. Okay. I'll share that information towards the end, okay? So, Miss Ellie's card. Oh my God, I feel like I need to take the book out and read on this one. It says pause. Pause. Okay. And I think the pause, Ellie, is more about if you see this, it's coming through. It's saying, hey, you know what? Give yourself a break. Give yourself, did you say Butternut? I am in Butternut, Michael. Butternut, Wisconsin, by the way. But my first soul, will I survive? I think this is where the pause is coming in, hon. And it is just a relaxation. It's looking at it. I think when you're looking at this card, I think you're going in with some super intentions, or you're make I don't want to say intentions aren't the right word. I think it's more like you have what you feel should or should not happen as you're going into this weekend. And I feel like you need to take a break. I need to have sit back. It's kind of like walking in, observe it, and just join it with no expectations whatsoever. So it's walking in going, hey, Spirit, I'm signed up for this. I don't know why I'm showing up, but take a moment to just kind of enjoy it while you're there. Take a moment to take it all in. I think you're going to realize a lot of things about yourself this weekend, because not only are you showing up, but you're showing up to do stuff that's maybe out of your comfort zone a little bit. Okay. But again, take a pause when you get there, give up the expectations, let whatever happen is going to happen. And I know I can almost hear those words coming back at me, but I think the inside of me is still kind of going, oh, I don't know what to expect. You never know. We might all show up at a park and nobody shows up at all, and we're just there for each other. Who knows? Or we might get thousands of people. We never know which way it's going to be. But again, just be surreal about it. Think, look around. Know you're going to be okay, dear. Know you're going to be just fine. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that helps, Miss Ellie. I almost feel like I should be playing some music. Christina, can I hear about the new guy in my life, please? Um, I just heard no, and I heard a lot of giggles. Oh my God. And it's so weird because I just feel as if there is a whole lot going on with this. I feel like there's a lot of giggles, there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of laughter going on. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I do. I just feel like it's that, and I feel like it's that type of a relationship. I feel like you're getting a lot of synchronicities with it. Okay, a lot of synchronicities, a lot of oh shit, oh my god, I can't believe that. Oh my god, this too. Oh my god, that too. And I don't know if you're sharing them with a person or if they're all just in your mind. You're going, oh my god, I want to say what the fuck. This, excuse the language, guys, but hey, I feel like that's what you're saying a lot to yourself. Like, is this too be could be true? Is this? Is it that? You know what I mean? And just a whole lot of laughter, a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of moving forward. Um, thank you. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, I'm gonna say something, Christina. I shouldn't go there, but I'm going and I'm hearing there's gonna be a whole lot of great sex. Oh, I didn't do it. I said it. I said it. I'm sorry. But I'm hearing just lots of fun because I feel like there's a whole lot of childlike enthusiasm and fun and everything, a lot of playtime on a lot of different levels. Okay. And I really do feel like this is just almost something like you've never had before, and you're having a great time and just exploring and learning and going there. And I'm not going to say he's the one for life, but I do feel like he's a really good one for right now, and see where we're going to go for life. Okay. Um, because I'm hearing, God, this is going to be a great ride. Like, this is going to be a great time. This is just all about you learning and growing and being maybe things that you haven't been before. Let your hair down, let yourself be childlike, let yourself explore, let yourself have a great time. Okay. So have fun with this. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. And does he have a big beard or something? I keep seeing facial, I keep seeing hair, hair, hair. So I don't know. I could be totally wrong on that one, but hey, that's what I keep seeing. Hopefully that helps, my dear. Uh Tony, will I ever meet someone? Guess it depends on what the someone is. Thank you. Right off the bat, Tony, yes, he does. Okay, perfect. I was worried it was too good to be true. There you go. He does. Awesome. Miss Tony. Um, wow, Tony, I feel like there's some sort of a sadness with you. I don't know if it's depression or sadness or what is going on, like a melancholy type feeling with you. I just feel like, and I feel like you sit into your gut. So it's feeling of guts in the stomach. Okay. Um, I don't know if you've been just single for a long time or what is going on, but I feel like I know you're asking if, and so it should be honestly, not part of this question and part of the answer, but I'm feeling like, you know what, you're really over being single. Like I feel like you've had a period of time like I didn't want anybody in my life, I didn't need anybody in my life, and then you went to a period of I'm good by myself, life is great, and now I feel like it's almost getting like over it, okay, over it. And I'm not sure if you want so much as somebody to snuggle with as much as you want companionship, in that type of a situation. But I do feel as if there's something about, I don't want to say getting off your bum and go and find somebody, but when I'm talking about this, my back is really starting to hurt, which makes me feel, you know, it feels like that pain, you know, if you're sitting around a lot, you're not doing a lot of stuff, you know how your body will start to hurt. And that's how my back is feeling right now. And I'm not saying that, you know, you're lazy by any means. It's not that. It's a feeling of you need to get up and get out there to meet somebody. But I feel like it's going places you don't normally go. Okay. So it's like if you want somebody that's adventurous, you need to go to the climbing park. You know, it doesn't mean you have to climb the rocks, but you have to show up to the park because that's where the adventure is. You know, if you want somebody that's financially in a good place, you know, you have to go to more financially good places, upscaled restaurants or whatever it might be. So it's kind of looking at the list of what you want and then putting that out to the universe. Okay. Is kind of what I'm feeling at um, on that aspect. So I'm not sure if that makes sense to you, but I do feel as if you have to, and I don't feel like this is going to plenty of fish or anything of that nature. I feel this is more like you getting out and you pushing yourself to get somebody new in your life on that aspect. Okay. Um, okay, what else do I have? And Tony, I don't know if you understand this, but I feel like you need to start drinking some more water, darling. I feel like you need to start drinking some more water. You see me again, you got the pause card too, Miss Tony. You got the pause card too, which is really taking a moment, sitting back and looking at those surroundings. Don't have the expectations too high. And I mean, that sounds really bad when you're talking about relationships. But I do mean it's like, don't, you know, it's sometimes we put expectations so high that we put them so high that, you know what, nobody could possibly meet them. So sometimes they have to be high, but realistically high, if that makes better sense. Because you know what, you know, we're always going to have those little things that we don't like about each other. Maybe it's even the toilet seat up. Maybe it's a toothpaste holder. Maybe it's how we choose, you know, when he's eating. Who knows what it is? But it's take a pause, really look at it, look at your own situation, look at what you would want in a person, and really put those characteristics down and send that out to the universe and then allow that to come back into your life. But then again, in order to do that, we have to do a little bit of footwork. And I do feel as if you do have to go out there to meet these people. So it's trying new things, to get more adventurous, going out there. Um, Michael just said, don't start the toilet seat debate. Hey, now, in my house, I put the lid all the way down. So everybody puts it up, everybody puts it down. No debate. It's good for the ganders, good for the mouse or goose, whatever you want to say. But Tony, I hope this makes sense for you. Okay, darling? Hopefully that makes some sense. So, let's go on up. Let's go on up. Let's go on up. Okay, going up. I'm loving that everybody is kind of commenting. We are getting people in here. Okay, Joy, what life direction am I going? Wow, it's gonna be a smart ass Joy. And I heard up. I literally heard up. Okay. Um, but it's not like up upstairs, up that type of thing. I literally want to do this. I want to look up. I don't know. I know you've come on a few of the shows and I know we have mutual friends, Joy, but I almost wonder, do you study cards? Do you study psychic or mediumship? Because I keep feeling like you should be studying about the angels, okay? Because when I hear up, I want to look up and I want to look at the angels. I really want to look up at the angels. I want to feel like you're with them. Um, Michael, you're making me laugh. Nothing like a splash in the middle of the night when it's not me. Tell you what, my butt hits the water. Somebody's getting splashed other than me because I'm taking a cup of water to somebody. Anyway, so getting back to you, I need to get back up, getting back to you, Joy. Um, so I do feel like there's a studying with the angels or studying about the angels. Okay. So I don't know if you've looked at angel cards, communicating with angels, things of that nature. If you're studying mediumship or if you understand, if anybody understands mediumship, Angels are right above mediumship, okay? So you're looking at psychic is this level, mediumship is here, angels are a little bit higher. So I don't know if you're working towards working with the angels or angel communication or what is going on, but I feel like that is where you're going. Um, and I do feel like this is a spiritual discussion. I feel like this is more spiritual. But with that being said, I also feel like there's an awakening going on with you. I feel like you're getting a lot of aha moments lately. I feel like you're putting things together and you're going, oh my gosh, who knew? Oh my gosh, who knew? And I feel just like things might be starting to fall together. I want to say together as they've fallen apart. I don't know if that makes sense, but falling together as they've fallen together apart. And I feel as that's doing, as that's happening, things are just really starting to happen for you slowly. Okay, slowly. But I do feel as if you've been bringing some more confidence in, which I really do love. Okay. Um, okay. I'm also hearing something about a business. So, Joy, I don't know if you have your own business, if you've thought about starting your own business. Um, my guides are being funny today. Um, I usually say paparazzi jewelry. They're saying, sexy lingerie party, instead. I don't know what that's about, but I think sometimes it's just risk taking. It's more what it is. Paparazzi jewelry is a little bit more safer. Selling lingerie is a little bit more riskier. But you know what? Sometimes you have to be creative and look outside the box to sell it. So maybe that's what they're looking at is you just kind of going more in those directions that maybe you thought maybe you wouldn't go, you were interested in, but not quite going. But at the same time, I really want to put a set of angel cards in your hands and see what you would do with it, you know? So, I love it. And the card I pull, be in service, joy, be in service. I love this card. Look at how beautiful that is. I love that card. So that card really is just kind of backing up what I was saying. It's just backing up what I'm saying. So being of service is just a beautiful thing, whether you're doing it through spirituality or, feeding the homeless, whatever it might be. But again, honey, bring in the angels to help you do, go forward and move on through those aspects of life. Okay. So if you're still on, darling, please comment that you heard it. If anybody's out there, I don't even know who's out there anymore. My face keeps freezing on the other side. Um, oh, spot on, girl. Well, thank you, my darling. Thank you. Um, so, honey, grab yourself an angel deck. Start working with that vibration. Get it up higher. See what you can do with it. Um, okay, so let's go on. Modi Live, Modi Live, Modi Live. Hey, DeEtte, I would love a card, please. You got it. I love Modi Live. It comes on every week, every show. I love seeing you on here. They come in through YouTube, which is awesome, which means I haven't been kicked out of YouTube yet. So that's a joy. It's a happy, happy, joy, joy moment. Um, and thank you guys for allowing me to miss last week. I apologize. I'm getting a back tattoo, the whole back. The whole back. And they outlined the whole thing. And that's why I was gone. And nobody's getting pictures until the thing is done. Okay? Because I realized something last week. I have lost 80 pounds and it's still the fat back. Not fair. Not fair. Okay. This is for Mo to Live. Oh, again, catch your breath. You guys, how many you guys are seeing me shuffle, 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 right? You've seen this. Um, Motive, we have got catch your breath for you also, hon. You got that one also, which is really telling me to tell you life must be spinning. I want to say spinning out of control for you sometimes. And I'm not sure if that's because life is so busy or everything in your brain is so busy, like go, 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 go. You know what I mean? Not knowing how to quiet it down, shut it down, kind of go, go, go. I'm not sure if you got like ADHD or something going on of that nature, if you just always, wheels are always turning. But I do feel like for you, you need to also stop and get off that brainwave train and just take a moment and breathe. Just take a moment and breathe. Because I feel like also with you, sometimes you might get yourself going, 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 going. And then I'm hearing gone, going, 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 gone. Okay. And like sometimes you just have to, before the gone part hits, you have to stop and go, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee because maybe the coffee, the caffeine will reverse the ADHD side effects, you know what I mean, or whatever's going on. But just be able to take a breath. Be able to take a breath. Go for a walk around, go for a walk around um the block, do whatever you need to do, okay? But take a moment to relax before you hit it. And I think your brain doesn't know how to shut down sometimes. So you're really going to have to force that. So it's like when you're going for that walk, you're going to have to literally force you to say, oh, the trees are pretty. Oh, look at the squirrel. Oh, this. Oh, that. And really get your brain to switch off of whatever it's thinking about and more onto the nature that you're walking through or looking at the cars. I do have a feeling if you start looking at cars or things of that nature, even trees, you're going to go, oh, that's a tree. That's an oak tree. That's a tall oak tree. It looks like it was, planted about 200 years ago. And I think it might have this many rings. And I know your brain's already going to go there, but at least it'll be a refresh from what you've been doing. And I think over time, you can actually get it to stop doing that. Okay. I think you can get your brain to stop moving as fast as it's going or stop being so over analytical about things. Okay. And get your brain to the point where it just relaxes. So take time, take that time to catch your breath. Okay. Take your time and trust me, there's nothing in this world that is not going to be there tomorrow. Okay. Oh, my brain. Oh, nice. My brain. That's spot on. I overthink. Well, there you go. There you go. Perfect. Then that card was perfect for you. Awesome. 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 Let's go back up. Who else do we have in here? Oh, Sherry, it's relationship. Sherry, relationships are never fun. Never fun. Um, God, they're just never fun, Sherry. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we're gonna go back up. Okay, so let's go another situation. Michael, if there's a time towards the end of the live, I'd love a card. So I dare ask finances. Finances. I dare to say you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. But I am gonna pull a card on that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Modelive. 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 Am I saying that correct? Modelive? Um, So, Michael, you and your finances. Hey, yeah, you know what? I'm hearing you'll be fine, but I feel like I need to say that repeatedly. You'll be like you already know it, Michael. You already know it. You know what I mean? In your heart of heart, you know you're gonna be fine. I don't feel like your retirement is a risk. I don't know if that makes sense to you. You know what? I feel like the last time you went into retirement, I felt like that was more of a risk than this one. But I do feel like part of you feel like you just feel like you've crossed all your T's, you've dotted all your I's. You know you're going to be just amazingly fine with this, and I feel like you're moving into something different. I'm gonna also tell you, I do feel like I don't know if you ever got The Office or not, but I do feel as if, you know what, you are definitely gonna be getting that office outside of your house because I feel like you're gonna want to separate that whole home environment versus work environment. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what it's going to be. So I feel like you're going to rent that office. And I do feel as if you're going to start to travel to other places. So I don't know if this is like going to other stores, being, like the medium, doing gallery readings for like a night and maybe readings the next day, what is going on. But I feel like you're going to just really, really build that clientele of yours. And I feel like you're going to get yourself out of your comfort zone. Okay. You have a lot of authenticity and integrity in what you do. Okay. A ton of it. And I will say, not everybody does. But you do. You have a ton of it. And I do feel as if that is something you're going to do. And I do feel as if galleries and getting your name out there and pushing yourself is what I feel like that's what's on your agenda. So I don't feel like finances are going to be an issue. I'm literally hearing this is going to be having more fun than anything. So you're going to always put the work aspect on it, but there's going to be a lot of fun because I feel like, when you get up in the morning, go to the, oh, you have a lease in the works. Awesome. I feel like, when you get up to go to the office, it's going to be kind of like, hey, I'm doing this for work, blah, blah, blah. But when you get home, you're going to look back at the day and go, oh my God, it was just so much fun. My life is just fun. You know what I mean? And it's that aspect. And I also feel like, that aspect of you helping people and helping people to heal. So I'm wondering if you also look at your mediumship and psychic work as being a healer. Okay. You validated exactly what I'm feeling about everything. Thank you. You're welcome, Michael. But I do feel as if you're a healer in a lot of what you do. And it's going to be really interesting to go on. I will tell you financially, I think you're going to be better off than what you've been because I feel like there's some vacations in the work, or there will be some vacations in the work of you and your wife going off and doing things. I'm just seeing vacations, okay? I feel like some of these are vacations you might not have been able to take before. And maybe it's because you can either A, take the time off, or maybe, the present job just didn't allow you to be able to do those things. But I do feel like that's going to be a part for you to be able to go on and do. Okay. So, but my show first. That's all there is to it. My show first. I got you on Monday. After that, you'll probably be so sick of me. You'll be like, I'm never looking at her again. But yeah, Michael, you are such a rock star. I am just hoping you get all the confidence in yourself to just rock it so well because you already do. You already do. Someday I'm gonna have to hook up and get you to have you do a reading for me. I'm telling you. I'm gonna like have to go to your website. Click, 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 click. And Michael, if you want to put your website in the comments if it's up and going, please do. If not, everybody, go to Michael's Facebook page and get hooked up with a reading because he's a rock star. I have no problem advertising people. I just truly believe it. I am about more the merrier. I have a saying, guys. In my line of work, guess what? Dead people don't go anywhere. They're always there. There's always going to be more, and they always stay dead. So more the merrier. You know what I mean? Why not just keep? Oh, we can do that, Michael. Why not share the glory? Not share it with everybody. There's enough to go around, and you know what? Is many counselors there is. There's always another psychic out there. Some really valid ones that really give a lot of good guidance and a lot of help. So why not share those with the world? Because you may not resonate with me, but you might resonate with Michael, or you might resonate with somebody else that we might know. So why wouldn't we share them with you so you can go in that direction to get what you need? So I'm a big component with sharing the wealth with people. So yes. For all the times I've talked about Michael, guys, go check him out. He's awesome. So let's get back up here. Would love a card relationship. Jackie, Pamela, a card, please. Yes, Pamela, definitely, definitely. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to everybody's readings tonight, Hans, but I am definitely trying. Pamela, card, please. Beautiful. Leap of faith, Pamela. Leap of faith. I love this card, leap of faith. I don't know what's going on in your life, darling, but it feels like, you know what? It's time for you to take a chance. Okay. It does feel like it's that time to just kind of run with it, take a chance and run with it. Um, because sometimes we don't go into our uncomfortable zone, and I do believe we need to push into our uncomfort zone. Okay, so many of us stay in the comfort zone. We like our comfort zone. It feels good, it feels amazing, it feels safe. But then we sit in our recliner in our comfort zone. We go, oh my god, we want life to change and we can't stand this anymore, and we say all those things to ourselves. So it is time for you, darling, to take a leap of faith. It is time for you. Something has been telling you do this, or something's telling you to do that. And it's time, you're hearing that, you're getting those instincts. So go for it. Go with it. Okay. So take your leap, darling. Take your leap. Okay, let's go back up. I'm going a little faster to see if I can get through people. Okay. I get lost in this. I'll tell you what. I get lost in this. I know I've done that. I know I've done that. I know I've done that. Oh my God, so many beautiful people. Hello, Alicia. I think I missed you. Hello, hello, hello. Jackie, I did that. Let's go on to Tim. I'm learning so much watching, not sure exactly what that says about me. However, my kids are beginning to ask questions about my new life since my Facebook feed looks like I'm hooking up with a bunch of ladies in Wisconsin. Is there any an intervention in my future, or is this going to work out well? I'm going to tell you, Tim, I am going to say it's going to work out well. There's no intervention going on. I feel like you're going to start to open up some eyes of some other people. Some part of me says they look at you like, oh my God, they thought you jumped off the deep end a long time ago anyway. You know what I mean? Like you jumped off something and they're going, whoa, maybe you're a little cuckoo. I don't think you're cuckoo, but you know what I mean? It's kind of like when I came out, I thought it was a big deal. And everybody's like, oh my God, we already knew you were crazy. You were weird. So what's the big deal? So I feel like there's that aspect. But I also feel like, Tim, with you, you do so much knowledge and so much learning. So when you really do come out, when you really do all of this, it won't be like fluffy fairy stuff, okay? It's going to be with a lot of factual stuff to back you up, whether it be neuroscience, whether it be case studies, whether it be whatever. I do feel like there's a lot of that. And I also don't, I'm also hearing hypnosis. So I'm not sure if you're going to be studying hypnosis also on top of what you're already studying, but I feel like that's another part of validation for you to be able to go into. So it's like all the psychic and mediumship and spiritual stuff, and then you add on hypnosis with it. And all of a sudden it's almost more of a valid thing. I don't know if that makes sense, but I do feel like, yeah, embrace the crazy. Exactly. Embrace the crazy, end up doing Facebook Lives like the rest of us, you know? Um, but Tim, I do feel like this is a valid thing for you to go into. And I feel like with you, it is, just pushing, pushing, pushing. And I don't think there'll ever be enough days in your weeks or enough hours in your days for you to not have enough time to study and keep pushing through. But I do feel like that's going to be a huge thing. I'm also going to tell you, Tim, I feel like the hypnosis therapy will along be with past lives or, as you know, the in between lives, things of that nature, but validation again of afterlife, that type of thing. So it's kind of like continuing work that maybe you're already interested in or that you've studied before, but more of a practice of it. So hopefully that makes sense for you, darling. Okay, let's keep going down. Let's keep going down. Let's go on mode live. Is there somebody else in here? Alicia, I would like to know my finances too. Awesome. I'm going to have time for you and Lori. Oh, cool. Oh, Alicia, thank you for saying you were still here. Because I mean, we already talked about like my brain goes silent and then I don't get the feedback. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So Alicia, oh my God, I got two screens and my other monitor is always freezing on me. Someday I'll grow up and get something other than satellite internet and life will be amazing again. But then, and I hear everybody complaining about the land fiber optic stuff too. So I guess. Okay, Miss Alicia, finances, finances. Oh my God. Um, a few things are going on, Alicia. One, I feel like when I say finances with you, I get turned upside down in my gut. So I'm not sure if this is something you worry about or what is going on, but I just feel all topsy turvy in my gut. I also have my psychic ear starting to like itch. Okay. And yeah, I got a psychic ear and I got a mediumship ear. Don't ask me why. It's just how it works. Um, but with you, my psychic ear is starting to itch. So it makes me feel as if you understand getting signs or seeing signs or understanding things that are happening before they happen, that type of a situation. But I don't know if you actually trust what's coming in. I'm not sure if you trust the information that's coming in or the hits, what we call the hits of that information coming in. Um, Thank you. But I am feeling once you start to trust this, finances will be getting better. I don't feel like they're necessarily bad, but I feel like they could be a lot better. You know what I mean? Or like you want them a lot better. Because I feel like there's a lot of things you want to do in life that maybe your finances aren't quite equaling. Okay, that type of a situation. Because I'm seeing big houses, I'm seeing grandness, like grandness all around you. Okay. And I'm not quite sure if you already have this and you're going, oh my God, how am I going to pay for this? Or if it is what is going to be in your future because it's what kind of like you desire. So I do feel like you have those type of things. I do feel like you need to give your body a break for some reason because my left hip is really starting to hurt and kind of burn with this. So I feel like this is a matter of, I don't know if you've been like a workhorse or what is going on, but I feel like there's that going on with the one side. Also getting, you are so welcome, Tim. My body is really kind of getting warm. Again, feels like working a whole lot, just a lot of working, like working the body hard for some reason. So I feel like, honey, you need to start listening to that. Your ears, listen to your guides, the information that's coming in, because I think it's going to help you tremendously. Let's pull a card for you. Um, Wow. It also says show your support. This is a card I got with show your support. And it's really weird because when I look at this card, you do have the words show your support, which are grand and they're awesome. But with you, I really think I'm looking more at the picture itself. And as you see this, you have one lady holding up somebody else who is in turn giving the original lady the flower. Okay. So the support is going, gratitude, support of each other. So whatever is going on with your financial life, it is literally one hand like washing the other hand to kind of get something as a payoff back to you. So it does feel as if you're going to work, it's like, hey, work your butt off, but know that you're going to be generously rewarded by that. Okay. It just kind of feels like, it's a kind of a give and take. But if you see this, there's a softness about it. It should be a lot easier than what's going on. But give yourself some time. I feel like you need to give, I know this sounds really kind of like blasé, but it's kind of like give yourself some love in this aspect and allow it to be, give love, give gratitude to the situation and allow that to pay you back tenfold. Because trust me, it does. Anytime I start to hurt for money, I just literally go, you know what? I'm so thankful that I'm able to do the work I do, and then I'm available to do it at all hours of the day and night. And then I have just tons of clients from all over the world. And I thank them so much for filling my accounts. It's basically what I say. And I just have gratitude and love. And again, it's an energy exchange. I do what I do and they come back energetically wise with the way they do it. So it's I hope that all makes sense to you. I really do. Okay, I got time for one more and I got Miss Lori. Oh my God. Hi, Lori. Hi. I'm coming back to Florida, Lori. Just so you know. Just so you know, coming back. Um, one more card. Oh, you are so welcome, Michael. I love doing this. You don't even know. And I'm hoping one day this gets so busy that I can't get to everybody in an hour. August. Perfectly. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Thank you. You're welcome. I will be there. Me and the little one are coming back in August, mid-August, mid to late August. Okay. Lori, you seen me shuffle. You seen me shuffle. It says you are worth it, Lori. You are worth it. I don't know what's going on in your life, darling, but this card I think is probably nailing it to the head, and you're gonna say, "Oh my God, shut up" or something. But for some reason, Lori, you must be looking at or not giving yourself the time of day again, not giving yourself that feeling of you are amazing and you need to be pushing on. For some reason, I do feel like this is about your business, darling. Like you're not giving yourself the time of day. You're not giving yourself that opportunity to kind of go on and push on. And I think your guides are looking at you saying, hey, you deserve so much more than what you're giving yourself. So I do feel like you need to look in the mirror, darling, and know your worth, understand your worth. And I can hear you, Meg, going, I know, I know, I know. But I really feel like you need to look into the mirror and I need you to literally, get a card like this, write something up, post a note, make a pretty picture, have one of your kids draw something beautiful, put it on the mirror with a sign that says you are worth it. So you start to believe how amazing you really are and that you can push through and you can push on, darling, because this card is really about that for you. Okay. So, you know what? And if you really look at the card, if you look at the imagery, I mean, look at that. It's like she's got dreams, she's got hopes. And there's travel out there. There's so much out there. So many dreams, so many travels, so much coming to you. You just got to let yourself know that you're worth it, that it can all be yours. All you have to do is ask for it and then put your hand down. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Oh, and you are so welcome, honey. I love ya. So everybody, oh my God, thank you so much for joining me tonight. This has been so much fun. I think in the future I'm going to have music in the background for me, even if you guys can't hear it because it feels so silent in my head. And you guys have a great day. I'll see you next week. So thank you, Christina. I appreciate that so much. Um, this is DeEtte Ranae, Unfiltered with DeEtte Ranae, because I swear a little bit. I don't really hold off the cusp, and I just kind of say what's in my head. So you guys have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.